Jacob Collier.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the European Union.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's nice to be here.
You know, the idea of technology kind of leading forward or being a way of measuring how music moves forward, you're an incredible example of this. You really are the, you know, as they say in the military, you're the tip of the spear, you know, right now.
Yeah.
And that's a big responsibility. Do you see yourself that way? Do you,
No, not at all. I'm just having fun. I'm not trying to prove anything, you know, I'm just doing my thing, you know.
It's the music that is leading.
Absolutely, the music is leading,
and the joy and the emotion that you bring to your music, it's wonderful. You know, do you see technology as this tool that's available to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's my generation. It's the internet generation. It's the technology generation. The music needs to lead. So, if the music is leading and then the technology can aid it and bring it to life and enable things to happen, then technology has its place, you know. And if technology is leading and music is struggling to keep up, then technology is not. That's not what it's for. So, I work a lot with just acoustic instruments. The essence of it is an acoustic, you know, acoustic music which has real humanity and real life in it.
That's great to hear. I mean, it's inspiring to hear your music. And your music makes me want to dance in my socks. Like I haven't in a long time.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's brilliant.
You know, as far as, you know, the traditional jazz world,
yeah.
How do you interact with that? You know, is there ever a desire to work with a band, work with other artists, etc.?
Totally, yeah. So I wanted to crystallize this magical world that I've been inhabiting for 21 years. You know, I've never lived in any other house other than my house in London. We were talking about that earlier, and it's this wonderful gleaming space where I've been able to be creative and take risks and experiment and just make stuff for my whole life. And it was really that world which has been such a big part of my learning process. But that world, you know, a big part of that world was bringing other musicians in, other friends, and playing with them in that space, and, you know, feeling what it was like to, you know, write in that room and create in that room alone and with other people. And, you know, for this album I wanted to be every kind of craftsman that I could be, because that's something I really love to do. But you know, absolutely, from here, having done that now, it's like a million directions, and I've been on this tour, I've been scheming pretty hard, you know.
It really feels like you have this like huge amount of pathways available to you, and you've really created that for yourself, you know, by not just following the traditional kind of path.
Oh sure, yeah.
It's, you know, that's got to be inspiring for a lot of people out there as far as the next generation, the future of music. Have you noticed your impact at this point?
Yeah, it's funny. I keep on seeing things that I've inspired. It's a funny feeling, thinking,
can you give one or two examples?
Well, for one, it's seeing people, you know, make videos on YouTube which have split screens and playing instruments and things, which is quite a basic example of, you know, just kind of trying that out, you know, on your own. But the thing that I'm really inspired by seeing, having been inspired, I'm inspired at seeing, having inspired, is a sense of people doing things on their own terms, you know, of thinking, I don't need to wait for anything, I can just start creating. And that's sometimes musical, that's sometimes visual, that's, you know, you inspired me to just start something and not to wait for somebody else to say, hey, you can do this, go and do it, because I didn't wait at all, I just did it. I'm a completely unashamed perfectionist. I love that kind of attention to detail. It's nice to, you know, feel like I've produced content which has presented that as a possibility, because I think people can rush over things these days, or
certainly raised the standard of like most YouTube videos.
Well,
at this point.
You know, it's just concentrating and giving it the love and attention that it deserves. And, you know, if I've inspired some people to be creative,
that's a great place to put the downbeat.
Yeah,
thank you so much, Jacob.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very
Lovely
much.
to speak with you.
As well.